Hey families and kids, welcome to our first ever virtual VBS. My name is Tina and I'm so glad that you're here today. We have a super fun program planned for you all this week filled with tons of songs, stories, crafts, and even games. All this week we're going to learn that Jesus is with me and we're going to have so much fun together. If you registered with us, we have a VBS bag prepared for you with handouts and a few craft supplies to pick up at the church. If you haven't registered with us, it's completely okay. All our crafts and games are created with items you already have at home. So to access a list of items ahead of time and our handouts, please go to our church website, or you can even email the church administration. It's SASDAC@sasda.org to get a list of the handouts as well as the supplies ahead of time. Don't forget, we will be live every day this week at 5 p.m. So invite all your friends, kids, and parents, you too. Invite all your friends too. This program is open to everyone of all ages. We would love for all of you to join us. And I pray that each of you will know and experience God's love, grace, and nearness as we walk through the streets of Bethany together, experiencing the sights, the sounds, and all the young heroes of the Bible stories we're going to be experiencing together. So sit back, relax, and enjoy your time in Bethany. Bye.
Shalom! Welcome to Heroes VBS, the most exciting place to visit during your COVID summer vacation. My name is Samara. And my name is Zena. Let's get this Bible Lamp party started. Woo woo! Let's pray. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you that we can have VBS at home, and please help us to be heroes for you. Amen. It's time for our Heroes theme song. Everyone at home, stand up. Every day I read my Bible, heroes sit down now. No matter what, kids, Jesus is with us, and He made us. He made you to make a big difference.
Today's hero is a brave girl that God said to go somewhere and do something, and she did it. Do you know who it is?
Is it Dora the Explorer?
No!
Is it Supergirl?
No!
Is it Owlette from PJ Masks?
No!
Is it Sky from Paw Patrol?
No! It's Miriam!
Oh.
Let's do our action point. Be brave. Jesus is with me.
Okay, kids at home, now it's your turn to join us. Parents too. And please take pictures of you doing this at home and send it to us.
Everyone stand up. Be brave. Jesus is with me. Let's say it again. Be brave. Jesus is with me.
Very good. Don't sit down yet. Let's do our verse. Follow the actions.
The Lord is my light and my salvation. Psalms 27:1. Let's do it one more time, everybody. The Lord is my light and my salvation. Psalms 27:1.
That's a lot of talking. Let's sing our next song.
Everyone stand up.
Today is the day they will see you are more than enough. Today they will know that you keep every promise you have. 'Cause you are the key, giving hope and a peace that will last. Today they will know that your love is enough for them now. So I will shout and sing of all your wonder. I will lift my voice, tell of your goodness. I will boldly go and share your love to all the world. Oh no, I will boldly go. Today is the day they will see you are more than enough. Today they will know that you keep every promise you have. 'Cause you are the key, giving hope and a peace that will last. Today they will know that your love is enough for them now. So I will shout and sing of all your wonder. I will lift my voice, tell of your goodness. I will boldly go and share your love to all the world. And won't hold back. Oh no, I will boldly go.
That's a lot of actions. Let's take a break and rest. Grab your favorite pillow or blanket and watch what happens in the Bible story.
Ho, ho, ho. Oh my, do I have some great Bible stories for you this week. Stories about kids in the Bible who made big differences in small ways.
Who's our story about today, Grandpa?
Today's hero is a young girl who lived in Egypt. Her name is Miriam.
Can I be Miriam in the story today?
Why, sure, Wendy. I mean Miriam. In fact, you can start the story, okay?
When I was a little girl, we lived in Egypt, but not in the palaces or pyramids or anything fancy like that. Since we were Hebrews, we lived in Goshen. That's where Pharaoh kept his slaves.
It was a hard and terrible time for Miriam and her family. Her father had to work every day, making buildings, towers, and walls for the Pharaoh's cities and temples. It was nasty work. And the foremen? They were cruel to the slaves.
Let me tell you some more about Pharaoh. He hated the Hebrews, but he needed them to do all the hard work. When he saw that the Hebrew slaves were having more baby boys than the Egyptians, he got scared. What if the Hebrews might decide not to be slaves anymore? Right then, cruel Pharaoh decided to tell the Hebrews that they couldn't have any more boy babies. And if they did...
And right then was when Miriam's baby brother was born.
Mama was scared that the Egyptian soldiers might come by our house and hear the baby crying. So she gave me the job of keeping my baby brother quiet all the time.
Rock-a-bye, baby.
Our baby brother was noisy, even when Mama and I tried hard to keep him quiet. Before long, the neighbors knew about him, and we were sure the soldiers would be coming.
What did you do? Weren't you scared?
We were all terrified.
Miriam's mama hid the baby boy for 3 full months before she finally gave up. Luckily, Miriam's mama was a very wise and clever woman who loved God. And one day, God gave her an idea that just might save her baby boy's life. Miriam, she called.
What, Mama?
I want to tell this part of the story. Mama pulled out one of her favourite reed baskets, made it totally watertight, and then put the baby boy...
Along with his blankets and bottles and favorite toys.
You're interrupting me. Into the basket.
All right, you two. Let's let Miriam tell us what happened next.
Mama and I took the basket to the River Nile and set it in some cattails that were growing beside a special pool where the Egyptian women sometimes came to bathe. Mama hid the basket in the reeds and told me to hide near the old goose nest on the bank. Watch, she said, and let me know what happens.
Weren't you scared that the Egyptian soldiers might find you and take you away?
I was terrified, but I stayed there hiding most of the morning.
Was the baby crying?
Not until the princess came.
Princess?
That's right, Fanta. Miriam's mama had chosen the very spot on the river where the Pharaoh's daughter...
The princess.
where the princess came down to the river to take her bath. Now, when the princess got to the water, she heard a terrible wailing, rather like a baby who needed to be fed. She looked around, and there in the cattails, she saw the big reed basket with a beautiful blanket peeking out over the edge and a red-faced baby boy wailing inside of it.
The princess quickly sent her maidens over to get the basket and bring it to her. They splashed through the water to get Mama's basket, and I could hear what the princess said. When she looked inside and saw my little brother, she said, "This must be one of the Hebrew baby boys my father wants to destroy."
I'll bet you were as scared as you had ever been in your whole life. What did you do?
Oh, Fanta, this is where Miriam really stepped up and became a great hero for God. Instead of running home to tell her mama what had happened, she slipped through the reeds and walked right up to the princess.
To the princess?
I thought I might die, but God told me to go, and then he gave me strength and courage. I walked right up and asked the princess if she would like me to find one of the Hebrew women to nurse the baby for her until he was old enough to come live with her in the palace.
Do you see why we call Miriam a hero? She listened to God and walked right out into danger with him at her side. That's what heroes do.
What did the princess say?
She said that she would like that and that I should go get her a woman who might want to care for the baby. I ran home as fast as I could and fetched Mama so she could be Mama to my baby brother, who is now the princess's baby boy too.
Oh, the Bible describes what happened when Miriam and Mama got back to the bathing place. The princess asked Mama to care for the baby, and even promised to pay her for being Mama to the little boy, who was still crying.
Miriam, I'm so proud of you. You listened to God and did right, even when it was scary. You really are a hero.
The princess sent her royal guard with Miriam, Mama, and baby brother back to their house in Goshen. When the guard left, the entire family knelt down and prayed a special prayer of thanks to God.
Yes. Thanks for the courage and for telling her what to do when she needed to be brave and step out with courage.
Jesus was with Miriam and helped her be one of God's special heroes.
You know what, Grandpa? I think God will be with every one of the kids listening to our story today, just like he was with Miriam at the river. We can all be God's heroes.
I can't believe how brave Miriam was. She walked right up to the princess. I'm sure that she was a little scared, but she knew that God was with her and she became brave.
Do you remember a time when you had to be brave? Like when you had to sleep without your parents or when you had to sing a special song?
Can you share a time you had to be brave with someone next to you at home? Thank you for sharing. Now let's say our action point.
Everybody stand up. Be brave. Jesus is with me.
It's now time to visit the marketplace at Bethany.
Hello, boys and girls. Welcome to Marketplace Crafts. My name is Amira. Today we're going to be making a fun craft. It's a basket. We'll be using items that are already available to you at home for this craft. You may have received a small VBS bag and you can find all your supplies in there. If not, don't worry, you have supplies at home. Anything you can use. This week, we are learning no matter how small you are, you can make a big difference in small ways. The heroes we were learning about were kids just like you. Today, we learned about Miriam and what a brave big sister she was to her baby brother Moses. That reminds me of our action point. Kids and parents, can we say it together? Be brave. Jesus is with me. Bravo, good job. You can use today's craft to remind you how God called Miriam to be brave. Today for our craft, we are making a beautiful basket. You will need 2 plates. Use a ruler to mark your plate. Make a line that is 3 inches away from the edges of the plate, like here. And you're going to be making these lines towards the middle. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4. Next, let's decorate the back of the plate. You can use markers, crayons, paint, anything you have, glitter. Let's get started. After you decorate your plate, let's go ahead and cut the lines that we marked with the pencil. So let's go ahead, take some scissors if you want the help of your brother, sister, your mom or your dad, go ahead, ask them. If you have safety scissors at home, that's even better. Go ahead and cut where you made your 3 inches, and we will go ahead, cut here. You can decorate this plate any way you like. You can write a memory verse. You can write today's theme point, the Bible point, anything you would like. You can make it look into a real basket. That would be very neat to see. Okay, and here you can see that I've painted and I've cut out right here the 4 lines, and you can go ahead, take this, fold it over itself kind of folded inside. And we can go ahead and staple this together or tape it together. I have my stapler right here. Let's go ahead and staple it, the edges together, so we can have our edge of the basket. Next, I'm going to do the same thing I did. I'm going to take this, fold it inwards, make sure the edges are matching. Go ahead and staple there. Let's do it once more on this side. This reminds me of the basket that Miriam sent little baby Moses into. Isn't it so neat? It's starting to come together. All right, let's do it one more time. Let's do it, the last staple. Alrighty. Okay. And there you have your little basket. You can see it's nice and sturdy. It sits like this. Okay. Now let's make the handle for the basket. To make the handle, you'll need another piece of paper or a paper plate. And with this paper plate, you can go ahead and decorate it like we did before. We're going to go ahead and cut around the plate. Let me show you how to do it. So we're going to go ahead and cut around the edge of the plate. Cut around the circular edge, and this will serve as the basket handle. You can put anything in your basket once we're done. You can put some flowers, you can put a baby doll, you can put maybe a present for your brother or your sister. Okay, so I'm done cutting out my circle, and you can see here we have the edge. Okay, so once you have cut out your handle, you can staple this to the basket like so. Let's go ahead and do that. And actually, I had prepared one beforehand. So I'm going to use this, same thing we just did, and I'm going to go ahead and staple it once again. So let's take this. Be careful when you're using the staple, or you can use tape. You might need the help of your mom or your dad. You can go ahead and do the other side. Staple it once more. I'm going to just staple this once more over here. And there you have it. You have made your little basket. Doesn't it remind you of the basket that baby Moses was in? Make sure you get the help of older adults to help you assembling it if you're using staples. Wow, kids, look at that. This should always remind you how Miriam was a brave big sister. Before we leave, let's do the action point together. Be brave. Jesus is with me. Good job, boys and girls. Until we meet again, shalom.
That was fun. I'm glad we got to do this every day this week.
For sure. But now it's time for the animal arena.
Welcome to Bethany Arena. Day 1. Are you ready for your mystery animal clue? Here it is. I am tall. I have long eyelashes. I have a hump of fat. What am I? A camel! That's right! We went to the Nativity Ridge farm to meet Curly and his owner Jeff Siebert to learn about camels. We were excited to learn that Curly likes to eat carrots too. Here are some interesting facts about camels. There are 2 types of camels. One-humped camel is a dromedary camel, and two-humped camel is a Bactrian camel. Camels have 3 sets of eyelids 2 rows of eyelashes to keep sand out of their eyes. Camels have thick lips, which let them forage for thorny plants that other animals can't eat. Their upper lip can split into 2. It's almost like having 2 fingers. And he can give a kiss. Camels can completely shut their nostrils during sandstorms. On their chest and knees, camels can comfortably sit in very hot sand. Their humps let them store up to 80 pounds of fat, which they can live off of for weeks and even months. When a camel finally does find water, he can drink up to 40 gallons in a go. Camels are very strong and can carry up to 900 pounds for 25 miles a day. Camels can travel up to 40 miles per hour, the same as a racehorse. Make a camel angry, they can spit as a way to distract whatever they think is a threat. From our story today, Miriam probably saw lots of camels. She may have passed by camels on her way to sneak her baby brother to the river. Maybe she hid behind one with her mom. Miriam had to be very brave. Camels can say, "Be brave, Jesus is with me." And camels are mentioned about 70 times in the Bible. See which ones you can find. Remember, be brave, Jesus is with me. What have you learned today about camels? Share those things with your family and ask God to help you to be brave like Miriam and the camels. See you next time.
Camels are so cool and kind of weird. Did you know their humps are bigger than my head?
This week at Heroes VBS, our mission project helps kids around the world go to school. Each day, we're going to learn the story of a different kid hero who has overcome obstacles to get an education.
Let's go!
The world is a scary place. Everything is so big. The cars and buses speed down the road. Children laugh on their way to school. What if they laugh at me? I don't look like all the other children. I need help to walk, and I have to wear glasses. What if they are mean to me? I could stay home and learn by myself, but it's no fun to be alone. But my sister says we are never alone. She says that God is always with us. So maybe I will try to be brave. With God's help, maybe I can go to school too. I am still afraid. I trust that God will take care of me. And who knows? Maybe the other kids will be nice to me. Maybe they will even become my friends. Best of all, maybe they will see that I am a normal kid too.
We can be heroes by helping with this project. In your Heroes packet, there is information where you can donate to this special project and help kids everywhere go to school. You can also find the information in the link below. Mom and Dad, you can sign an important petition.
Are you guys ready to have some hero fitness fun? Let's go!
Hey guys, welcome to the game section of VBS.
Woo! It's the best part, guys. Glad you made it.
I'm Megan,
I'm Mia.
and we're gonna help you with all these games. So Mia, what are we doing today?
So for our first day of games, we're gonna kick it off with a bang, and we're gonna start off with a bunch of exercises to get your heart pumping. And we're also gonna introduce you to a bunch of exercises that we're gonna be doing for the rest of the week as well.
All right, so before we start, Mia, what's it called again?
Action point?
Yeah, what's our action point today?
It was be brave. So the action was be brave, Jesus is with you.
All right, should we do that together?
Yeah.
All right, on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Be brave, Jesus is with you. Nice. So Jesus is definitely gonna be with us during this workout.
And I know you guys are sitting down right now, so get up and let's get started.
All right, and also, you want to make sure you either have a mat at home or you can do it on the carpet, and you definitely need a bottle of water. All right, it's getting hot out there and you don't want to get dehydrated, but make sure it's right next to you.
You can use a towel, whatever, just maybe not on the hardwood floor because that can hurt you.
Also, we want to see pictures of you guys doing this, okay? So remember to send a picture of yourself doing this to the link below. All right. So before we get started with the exercises, we need to stretch. Very important. So Mia, what's our first stretch today?
We're gonna touch our toes. So everyone, you can stay standing up, and we're just gonna touch our toes for 10 seconds. You don't have to go all the way to the ground, just go as far as you can go.
All right, ready?
Yeah.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Whew, nice. I felt that,
I
Mia.
felt that.
All right. The next stretch we're going to do is going to help us with our thighs. So we're going to take our right leg, lift it up like this. It's going to be a little hard to balance, so make sure you have something next to you. Then you're going to lift it up like this and hold for 10 seconds. All right, ready?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Whew, that was a little hard for me.
Yeah, even if you guys lose your balance, no worries. Just pick it up wherever you fall.
Okay, next leg.
All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Nice.
All
All
right,
right.
there, Megan.
All right, what's our next stretch be, Mia?
How about something for the arms? We can do maybe this thing.
Yeah.
How do you do that?
All right, so you're gonna take your right arm, put it right above your head, like behind your head like this. Take your other hand and stretch like that, and you're gonna feel it in your upper arm. Hold for 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Whew. Feel that, Mia?
Yeah, the harder you pull, the harder it feels, but
All right,
it's a
don't
good
pull too
stretch.
hard.
Yeah.
Don't pull too hard. Okay. All right. Let's go switch arms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Whew. All right, nice.
I think that's good stretching.
I know. Right before we start, let's get a drink of water.
Yes.
Don't forget. Whew.
And guys, it's really important to stretch. I know you might want to forget it, but always stretch.
All right. Whew. Okay. Ready, Mia?
Yes, what's our first exercise?
First exercise is going to be jumping jacks, and we're going to do this for 30 seconds. There should be a timer on the screen, but if not, you can also have your phone, your iPad, or you can watch the clock. All right, so we're going to face each other.
And just remember, guys, if there's any exercises you can't do, just run in place, stay active, do something. Just don't sit around, okay?
All right, ready, Mia?
Yep.
30 seconds. Ready, set, go.
I haven't done jumping jacks in so long, Megan.
Make sure you do this with your parents.
Yeah, get
Keep them
people
active.
involved. I've been really lazy during quarantine, not trying to do that anymore. Alright.
Right, 15 more seconds, Mia, we can do this.
Yes. Oh man, you're gonna be really active today. Alright. How much time is left?
5 seconds. Let's go.
Alright.
3, 2, 1.
Alright. Woo!
Nice. Whew. If you take a little break, go ahead, but I'm going to explain the next one. All
And
right.
Make sure you're drinking water.
All right, so the next one we're going to do is running in place.
This is pretty self-explanatory, guys. It's just jogging in place, and this is also something you can do for any exercise if the exercise we're doing is too hard. It's a good way to keep yourself active and your heart pumping.
All right. Are you ready for those 30 seconds of running in place?
Yes.
Whew. Okay, ready?
Yep.
Set, go. Just a slow jog.
Just a slow jog.
Slow
Okay.
jog. You just have
But
to
what
go
if this is way too easy for them? What's a way to make this harder?
get a little faster.
Yeah, you can get faster, or you
High
can
knees.
also do high knees and just put your hands there and you just tap your knees to your hands. But I find that very, 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 very hard. So I'm just gonna keep jogging in place. If you guys have space in your living room or wherever you're doing this, feel free to like run around. But if your space is limited, this is a really good way to just, stay in a small area and be active.
All right.
All right.
Nice. Okay, the next one, Mia, we're gonna do our squats, and this is really good for your legs. Okay,
Come
so
in, these
ready?
burn.
A little bit. Okay.
All right.
So you're gonna keep your feet shoulder width apart,
So a little spread out, not together, but a little spread out.
and then you're just gonna bend down just like this.
Just like you're sitting in a chair. So imagine there's a chair behind you. You're just gonna bend down as if you're about to sit in it until you touch it, and then you're gonna come back up.
Yep. All right, you ready for those 30 seconds?
30 seconds.
Did you just catch your breath?
I think I'm okay.
You're good?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, ready, set, let's go, guys.
I like to keep my hands to my chest.
You can go like this too.
Yeah, that's another way to do it.
You don't have to go so fast. You can go a little slower.
Yeah.
If you need.
Go as fast as you want or as slow as you need. And just remember to keep moving. Get people involved, guys. We're serious. I really hope you're not sitting down right now. Do this with us.
Let's go 5 more seconds. Let's do this.
Whew, almost there. Okay.
Nice, Mia. All right. Our next one. A little difficult, and if you can't do it again, run in place. It's gonna call burpees. Do you know what burpees are, Mia?
I do. This is quite the difficult exercise, guys.
All right. So basically, you are going to jump up in the air, then you're gonna come down like this, and then you're gonna kick out, kick back in, and come up like that. Just like that.
Yeah, and if you want to do this really enthusiastically, make sure you get your jumps really high, but if it's hard, no worries, guys.
Yeah, and you can also just kick out like this.
I go really slow when I do this, so it's okay. Everyone at your own pace. You might want to step up closer to the front of your mat, just so that you're not hitting whatever's behind you. And whenever you're ready, Megan, start us off.
Let's go. Here we go.
Jump.
Whew. I forgot to jump.
It's okay, guys. This one will really get your heart rate up. Oh my goodness. Come on, Megan, you can do it. If you're really, really, really into
I'm gonna
this,
jog in place, guys.
you can even do a push-up at the bottom, but I am not ready for that. All right, good job, guys. That was the hardest one out of the way, and now we're over halfway through.
All right, I think we should take a break, Mia.
I agree.
All right.
We'll see you guys super soon. All right, guys. Hope your break was good. Make sure you're keeping drinking that water. We just have a few more exercises before we're done. The next one we have is crunches.
All right. So what you're gonna do, I'm gonna explain it, and Mia's gonna demonstrate it. So you're gonna lay on your back, just like that. Put your knees up.
You might want to put your head where the mat is, just so it doesn't hurt. But if you're okay, you're okay.
Keep your knees together. And then Mia's just gonna crunch up, just like that. Simple, easy. Don't go too hard. Remember, we're doing this for 30 seconds. Okay?
You don't want to hold onto your neck because then your neck really might hurt. And if this is too hard for you, another easy way is just to put your legs up, cross your ankles, and then go like that. Okay.
All right. So let's start those 30 seconds. You guys ready? You can do it. Great. Ready, Mia? Let's go.
All right. Whew. Just go as fast or as slow as you want, guys. The point is just to be active. We're starting off this week on a high note.
I know this isn't much of a game, but it's super good for you. And I know everyone's probably just been laying in bed, watching TV, and playing video games. This is a good way to be healthy.
Yep. Almost there, guys. Just 5 seconds.
Let's go. And done.
Done.
Nice.
All right. So our next exercise is starfish. This one should feel pretty easy compared to everything else we've done. So what you're just gonna do is put your legs super far apart and put your hands up just like you're a human starfish, and then you're gonna rotate touch your hand to your toe, back up, and touch your other hand to your other toe. And again, 30 seconds.
And if you need to take a break and water, make sure you do that.
All right.
Ready, set, go.
All right. Whew. I feel like starting off with exercises is really good for today's action point, being brave.
Oh yes, it's a very brave thing. Exercise every day.
Also important to be strong and healthy,
Yes.
no matter what you're doing.
In order to be brave, you also have to be strong. Strong at heart and strong physically.
Yes. Oh, okay.
All right, almost done, almost there. A couple seconds left.
Woo! All right,
And
guys.
done. Nice job, guys. I know you guys are doing great.
All right, so our next exercise is going to be lunges. Megan will demonstrate this time while I explain it. So we're going to alternate legs again for 30 seconds. So first you're going to put your right leg forward, and then you're just going to bend down so both your legs are bent. Go as low as you can, but don't feel like you have to push yourself. And then you're just going to take that leg back and switch and do the other one.
Great. 30 seconds again, all
30
right?
seconds.
Let's go, let's go. Make sure you take a drink of water, take a break if you need to, or jog if you can't do it. Whew, ready?
All right, let's go.
Let's go.
Me and Megan really like to put our hands on our hips while we do this. It just gives me stability. I don't know about you.
It does.
Yeah,
feel
it
good.
helps me not fall. But you can do whatever you want. Have your hands at your side, anything. And remember, guys, just try your hardest. Push yourselves, but don't push yourself too much. The point is to be active. All right, we're almost there, guys. 10 seconds left.
Right, yeah. It's also really fun to do it with someone else. So like
Yeah.
we said, siblings or your parents or even your grandparents.
Perfect. All right, so we only have 2 more exercises, Megan. The next one is punch-ups.
All right, I think I can explain this one, Mia. It's similar in the sense where we have to keep our legs a little bit apart, like shoulder length again, and we're just gonna punch up like this.
And you can start at your Be Brave positions, guys. So
Yeah,
this is how we're gonna do
I think
it.
we should.
Yeah.
All right, let's go. Ready, set, go.
Punch up. Whew. This may feel really easy, guys, but the more focus you put into it, you'll actually start to feel this working.
I know I do. Might need a water break after this.
We're almost there, guys. After this, we only have 1 more exercise, and then we'll go back into stretching. All right, 10 seconds.
Woo, we got this.
Do you feel it, Megan?
I feel it, Mia.
I feel it too. Okay. Woo.
And nice. Take that break if you need to. And we're gonna go into our last one, calf raises.
So I really like this one because my calves are really weak, so this helps me strengthen them. It's basically just tiptoes, guys. You're gonna go up on your tiptoes and then down. 30 seconds, that's all.
You got this, you got this. Last one.
Give it your all, guys. We're almost done. All right. Set, go. All right. Megan has really good calves, guys. This is nothing for her. Me, not so much.
Doing good.
Oh. I really hope you guys have your family and friends doing this with you. I know everyone's been pretty isolated recently, so this is a great way to get involved with the people around you. Force your siblings into doing it, whatever you have to do. I always force my brother to work out with me.
Couple more seconds and done. Woo! Nice job, guys. I hope that was a really good workout. And now, time for stretching, so let's get into it.
All right. So we're just going to repeat the stretches that we did in the beginning. Feel free to take as much time as you need. You can pause the video and stretch for longer, whatever you need to do. All right, so we're just going to do 10 seconds touching our toes. All right, so everyone just bend down as far as you can and 10 seconds.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Woo! Felt good.
All right, what's next?
We're gonna do a different one. We're gonna do this.
Okay.
We're gonna hold for 10 seconds.
This
Ready?
is also great for your arms.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so I think that's pretty good for right now. And if you want to do more stretches, just refer to the beginning of this video. Thank you guys, and remember, what's our action point for today?
Be brave.
Yes.
Jesus is with me.
Yes.
All right, we'll see you guys tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye.
I'm so tired.
But mommy, we have to do the action point.
No.
Stand up, everybody! Be brave. Jesus is with me. Whoa, that was such a fun. That was so fun. We learned how Miriam was so brave.
For sure. She went to the Nile River. Do you know that the Nile River has crocodiles?
Ah!
And yet Miriam walked in the Nile River. She waited patiently in the river all by herself. Why?
She knew Jesus was with her. And now let's do our theme song one more time, everybody. Stand up.
Every day I read my Bible, heroes strong and mighty. Other heroes, young and able, were kids just like me. Though I may be small, I am standing tall. Jesus is with me. God made me for this, to make a big difference. With my life today, even it's always la 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 Every day I read my Bible, heroes strong and mighty. Other heroes, young and able, were kids just like me. Though I may be small, I am standing tall. Jesus is with me. God made me for this, to make a big difference. With my life today, even it's always. Though I may be small, I am standing tall. Jesus is with me. God made me for this, to make a big difference. With my life today, even it's
You are never too small to make a difference.
Little thing can make a big difference.
Let's pray. Dear Jesus, thank you for promising to be with us every day and help us to be bold when you ask us to do something. Amen.
Shalom. Peace.
To you.
Bye, everybody.